What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Shop Talk Tuesday. So if you're new to this video series, what this is all about is a commentary based type thing where I pretty much talk most of this, but I give y'all some good info about the channel, about questions that people ask, about things that I'm asked in both the YouTube channel and on the Facebook page, plus some of the things that I'm asked about in the my emails. So a lot of this is good information either about the channel or about things that y'all have questions about. So y'all have to make sure that y'all watch these because there's a lot of good info on these. Now, we go in from that to what we have working in the background, kind of things that either will be making it onto the channel or won't be making it onto the channel. Then we go into a viewer's knife section, and y'all are going to want to stay tuned for the viewer's knife section of this because the knife that I'm going to show y'all today is a badass knife. The guy that made this just knocked this out of the park, and it looks amazing, and it makes me want to make one. So stay tuned for that part. It's going to be towards the end of the video. Guys, one of the things that I want to hit on during this video is something that y'all talk about in different things on my comment section or on the Facebook page, and people ask me about it in the emails, and I'm going to touch on why I won't become a full-time knife maker. It's not like a clickbaity type thing. Why I won't become a full-time knife maker, and talk about custom knives and things like that. So let's start off with why I won't become a full-time knife maker. So I really like making knives. That is something I'm really passionate about. And there's a lot of guys that do a really good job at being full-time knife makers. You know, that's what they do as a profession, as a living. They are great at it. But the reason why I won't do that is because a lot of the people that are full-time knife makers, they make their money off their bread and butter, which is going to be their, if you want to call them stock knives. So basically they're making, you know, batches of the same exact knife over and over and over and over and over again, maybe with different scales or different finishes, but it's the same type of knives. You'll see on some people's channels who are full-time knife makers who have like water jet machines, CNC machines, and things like that. They'll take a huge plate of whatever steel they're making the knife out of, and they'll cut off blanks. Just tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of blanks, and then they'll take those knives, throw them in a bucket, and then they'll go from that bucket to various steps of the knife making process, whether they're heat treating, just doing bevels on them, you know, doing pinholes, doing all that stuff, but they pretty much go from bucket to bucket to bucket to bucket, and you're just doing the same exact thing over and over, as about as repetitive as you can possibly get. And that's not something that really interests me. I don't really want to be making the same exact thing over and over and over again. And I've kind of hit on this, like I said, on the channel, how I like making more custom knives, more knives where I see something and I decide I'm going to make a knife that kind of has some hints or, you know, cues of other people's knives, or just things that I've seen in the past whenever I was growing up, from like my dad's knives and things like that. But a lot of the stuff that I make, I want to, again, push myself and my skill to progress. I'm not really all about making the same exact knife over and over and over and over and over again. I do like making some of them in sets of 3, sets of 4, sets of 5, just so I can push myself consistency-wise. But I don't really want to take some of the ones that are more custom and recreate them for somebody else. So a lot of those knives, they're meant to be one-offs. They're meant to be the only knife like that. That's the reason why they pay the price that they pay for that knife. They've got the one. So if I go and I replicate that for someone else, it's no longer that special. It's no longer the one knife like that. Now, if you want a knife made with a particular template, I will make these right here. And then, of course, the stack of templates that I have back here that I've made, I will make a few of those a few different times, but I'm going to use different finishes on them. So mirror polish, acid etch, hammer finish. I will do different versions of those knives with that shape, I'm cool with that. Different handle materials, things like that, because that's stuff that I'm interested in and I want to do. Another reason why I don't super plan on becoming a full-time knife maker is because being a full-time knife maker and a YouTuber is not that easy. The amount of time that it takes to do a daily vlog is intense. It is a lot of work. The people that typically do daily vlogs, they normally have, you know, 200,000, 300,000, 1 million, 1.5, 2 million subscribers and things like that. And they make tons of money off of YouTube to be able to do that. Not many of them have like crazy full-time jobs and make knives and then make specific knives for YouTube. You know, there's a lot that goes into that. And for me, I'm perfectly fine with doing that because at a certain point, I might just be doing YouTube making knives, but not just YouTube and knives. It'll be YouTube and other experiences. So I'll probably be doing YouTube, showing y'all some woodwork, showing y'all some knife work, showing y'all some stone work. Because I also do things with stone. I don't just do knives. That's what y'all see most of the time. And so I do a bunch of other things, and eventually the channel will lead into some of those other things, but as of right now, we're not doing that. We are focused on knives because I really want to progress through this and teach y'all as much things as possible, and then later, probably 2021, we'll branch out into some other things because I've got a lot of knives that I still have to make and kind of get off the checklist, and we got plenty of time for that. So when it boils down to it, even if I become a full-time YouTuber, it still won't be me making knives and that's it. I'll be making other things and creating other things. But like I said, I like doing more custom work than just the repetition of the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, because again, that's just not me. I like doing unique things and pushing myself. I don't know how many times I'm going to say pushing myself, but hopefully y'all get the idea. So yeah, that was one of the things that I wanted to hit on because I do have a lot of people that want me to make the same exact knife for them, and I get that. That's probably the biggest question, is having someone, you know, have me make them the heirloom knife, because that has like 600, you know, no, I think it's got like 400 something thousand, almost 500,000 views on that. Everyone wants me to remake that knife. That was a very unique knife for a customer. I am making a couple of them, but they're for like family members and things like that. And they're a variation of the knife. They're not exactly that knife. But yeah, I don't want to recreate every single knife that I make. I want to do certain things that are different on them, and I will. I'm going to be making about 5 of these right here, all with different handle scales on them. So I'm going to make a few of them with, because it's called the Hunter, with orange handle scales, so orange and black. So kind of the same thing with this, except for where it's black here, it's going to be orange, and the line is going to be black. So actual full-blown Hunter theme. I'm going to be making a few of those. Those are going to be really cool. And I'll be showing y'all the process during that and everything, but I'll be making that. That's going to be a knife that I do want to make a few of. Same thing with my Rivelet, which is the one that the heirloom knife is based on. So there you go. Now, what I want to hit on is what we have going on in the shop right now. So y'all will see this in about 4 or 5 days. This is the Kydex press. I do already have that made. I would love to go ahead and release that video, but what we're going to be working on is the collab video with me and the podcast group. Y'all will meet them here within the next couple of days, and we're going to be doing that 3-day build, so that's going to be cool. That's what's going to be coming up. And then you'll have this. We'll be making the Kydex sheath for that knife right there, plus we'll be making the Kydex sheath for the file knife that we just got done doing a little bit ago as well. So we got a few sheaths that we're going to be doing with the cool new Kydex press. This thing is awesome. It's working out great, so we got that. That's going to be coming up. Now when it comes to the viewer's knife, This knife right here, bam. This is from Robert, and I'm gonna mess up this last name, Duguay? We're gonna wing that and say that's what it is. You can let me know down in the comment section, Robert. But Robert, this knife right here, that's sexy. That is a sexy knife. Like, I need to do some sort of layered steel knife, whether I do a Sanmai or something like that. I need to do something like this. This is 15N20 with just an awesome etch with the layered steel and everything. I love this knife. I like chef's knives like this, and this one was just a small chef's knife for his daughter. Absolutely cool. She got an amazing looking knife. And just so y'all know, guys, ninth knife. That's his ninth knife. Only his ninth. He's only made 8 knives prior to this. That is cool. I need to make one of these. And I bet y'all agree with that. Guys, man, micarta scales, G10 pins, y'all tell him what y'all think about this. Robert, I bet they're all going to say it's absolutely amazing. I'm going to agree with them. It is awesome. So definitely, guys, give him some props. Good job, Robert. Hey, and guys, if y'all haven't yet, go down in the description. I've got an email down there. Send me a picture of your knives to that email. That way I can actually show them off on here. And if you're a fellow YouTuber, make sure you tell me your YouTube channel so I can give people what that is so they can go check you out. Now, guys, that's pretty much it for this one today. You know, guys, if y'all would, give this video a thumbs up. Share this video or one of the videos that I've done in the past that might be your favorite. And guys, if you would, bottom corner, hit that subscribe button. We're almost there to the 10,000 subscribers for the giveaway. I'm going to be starting to talk about the bag and all that stuff here coming up in the next few videos. So we'll be hitting on that. Guys, thank y'all for coming by. Thank y'all for checking this video out. Y'all have an amazing day. I'll catch y'all next time.